You can do everything right, walk daily, eat less, avoid junk, and still feel stuck looking at your belly wondering why it refuses to change. And the truth is not that your body is broken, it is simply that your timing is wrong. Because there is a very small window in the morning where your body is naturally designed to burn stored fat. And most people miss it without even realizing. The moment you wake up, your body is coming out of a fasted state. You have not eaten for hours. Your insulin is at its lowest, and your body is quietly searching for energy. This is the moment where your body is most willing to tap into stored fat, especially that stubborn belly fat. But what most people do without thinking is they eat something first, even if it is just a small bite, a biscuit, a sip of tea with sugar, or coffee with creamer. And that one small habit completely changes everything, because the second you consume calories, your body releases insulin. And the moment insulin rises, your body switches from burning fat to burning food. So instead of using your stored belly fat as fuel, your body just burns what you ate, and the fat stays exactly where it is. This is why two people can do the same walk and get completely different results. One is burning fat while the other is just burning breakfast. Now imagine you flip this one habit. You wake up, drink a full glass of water, maybe have plain black coffee if you like, and step outside without eating anything. Now your body has no quick fuel, so it is forced to go to its backup energy source, which is your stored fat, especially around your stomach, because that is where your body prefers to store extra energy. And as you start walking, something very important begins to happen. At first your body uses the small amount of leftover energy in your system, but after around 10 to 15 minutes it starts shifting into fat burning mode. And once that switch happens, your body becomes much more efficient at using fat as fuel.
This is why the duration of your walk matters more than you think. A short 10-minute walk is great for your mood, but it is not enough to trigger deep fat burning. The real effect starts after you cross that 15-minute mark, and the ideal range is around 30 to 45 minutes of steady walking, not too slow and not too intense, just a brisk pace where your breathing is slightly heavier but you can still talk. This keeps you in the perfect fat-burning zone without stressing your body, because pushing too hard on an empty stomach can actually backfire. It can increase stress hormones and make fat loss harder, especially around the belly, so the goal is not to exhaust yourself but to stay consistent and controlled, and consistency is what slowly trains your body to become better at burning fat every single day. Now there is another reason why this works so well and most people ignore it completely, and that is stress. Because belly fat is not just about calories, it is strongly connected to stress hormones. When your body is under constant stress, it starts holding on to fat around your midsection as a protective mechanism. But when you walk early in the morning in a calm environment, your body starts to relax, your mind slows down, your breathing becomes steady, and your stress levels begin to drop naturally. And when stress goes down, your body becomes more willing to release stored fat. So now you are not just burning calories, you are also fixing one of the main reasons your belly fat was not going away in the first place. And when you combine low insulin, low stress, and steady movement, you create the perfect condition for fat loss to actually happen. Now here is the part that most people get wrong without even realizing. They think something small will not matter, like adding a little sugar to tea, flavored coffee, a bite of fruit, or even a handful of nuts, but from your body's perspective that is enough to stop the fat burning process, because even a small amount of sugar or carbs triggers insulin, and once insulin is active your body shifts away from burning fat. So if you really want results, you have to protect that morning window. Only 0-calorie drinks like water, black coffee, or plain green tea, nothing else, no shortcuts, because this is what keeps your body in fat burning mode. And hydration also plays a bigger role than most people think. After sleeping all night, your body is slightly dehydrated, and a dehydrated body cannot efficiently burn fat. So starting your day with a full glass of water helps your metabolism work smoothly during your walk. It supports the process and makes everything more effective. And if you enjoy coffee, keeping it plain can actually give you a small advantage, because caffeine gently increases your metabolic rate and helps release more fat into your bloodstream to be used as energy. But again, only if it is completely plain, no sugar, no cream. Now another important thing to understand is intensity. Because many people assume that if walking burns fat, then running must burn even more. But in a fasted state, pushing your body too hard can actually increase fatigue later in the day and trigger stress responses that slow down fat loss. So the best approach is moderate steady movement, something you can maintain comfortably without feeling exhausted. This keeps your body in the right zone where fat burning continues without interruption, and over time this becomes easier and more natural. Your stamina improves, your body adapts, and you start feeling more energetic throughout the day instead of drained. And that is a sign your body is becoming more efficient at using fat as fuel. Now, it is important to be realistic. This is not something that will change your body overnight. 1 or 2 days will not show dramatic results, but the real power of this habit is in consistency. When you repeat this daily, your body slowly adapts, your metabolism becomes more flexible, your energy levels stabilize, and that stubborn belly fat starts to reduce little by little. Your clothes begin to fit differently, your waistline slowly shrinks, and you start noticing changes that actually last. Because this is not extreme dieting or exhausting workouts, it is simply working with your body's natural system instead of against it, and the best part is how simple it is. You do not need a gym, you do not need expensive equipment, you do not need complicated routines, just your time, a pair of comfortable shoes, and the discipline to step outside before eating. And once this becomes a habit, it no longer feels like effort, it becomes part of your routine, something automatic, and that is when real transformation happens. Because long-term results always come from small daily actions done consistently. So if you have been struggling with belly fat despite doing everything right, maybe the problem is not effort but timing. Give your body that early morning window, protect it, use it properly, and let your body do what it is designed to do, burn fat naturally and efficiently. And over time you will see the difference not just in how you look but in how you feel, your energy, your mood, your confidence. Everything begins to shift in a positive direction. And once you experience that, you will realize it was never about doing more, it was about doing it at the right time every single day.